I'm Garrett, and this sermon is called Fight the Fight. I've been thinking a lot about the topic of our own personal battles. When we have personal battles, I mean our things we find ourselves, like if we're doing the right thing or not, like when you're at school or work or home or whatever. Anything you might be battling within yourself. I'm thinking, are we still fighting those? After praying and thinking about it a lot, I realized, no, we're not. If you believe in God and believe that Jesus died on the cross for you, you're not fighting them anymore, because Jesus died for them. But there are still people who are fighting them, not because Jesus didn't die for them, but because they don't know about Jesus and know what He did for them. People in foreign countries, or even people here in Florida. People like your neighbors, your coworkers, your classmates, the peers that you see every day, they may not know about God. While they may not come to you and ask you, you have to go out and tell them. It says in Acts chapter 18, verse 9, "One night the Lord spoke to Paul in a vision, 'Do not be afraid, keep on speaking, do not be silent, for I am with you, and no one is going to attack or harm you, because I have many people in the city.'" When you talk about Jesus, you know He died on the cross for something, but that something is the battles. The war is still going on though, because there are some battles that are still going on. People who don't know Jesus Christ. Now, whenever a war has been beaten or won in America, at least I know, people would always go into the streets and towns and they would scream out, throw confetti in there. They'd be excited. Why are we doing that? We should be going out and tell people that God, He sent His Son down, Jesus Christ, died for us to end our battles. Now, we are the hands and feet of God. We're supposed to be going out and telling people what God did. We're supposed to be doing the things. God tells us, do this. But some people don't listen to Him. Some people don't go out and do it. That's our job. When God tells you to do something, you need to go out and do it. You need to say, hey, God told me to do this, and give Him the praise for it. I see an amazing generation coming up. One man was sent down and changed the entire world. A long time ago. It's still being changed because of one man. We're an entire generation of prayer warriors, teens and young adults who are crazy after God. If one man could change the entire world, what can an entire generation of prayer warriors do? In Acts chapter 20, verse 24, it says, "However, I consider my life worth nothing to me, if only I may finish the race and complete the task the Lord Jesus has given me, the task of testifying the gospel of God's grace." He wants us to go out and tell people what He's done for us. What He did. He sent His Son down and died for us. The battles are won. Why aren't you telling people about it? I challenge you to go to anybody. I know you all are thinking of somebody you know who may not know God. I challenge you to go out and tell them God died for you. He had you in mind when He sent His Son down to die for you. No one was left out. Everyone had God's Son die for their battles. If the battles still rage, they have to know God sent His Son down to die for them. Be proud. God gives you strength. Pray for wisdom. He will tell you what you have to do. I challenge you, go out and tell them when He's done. Bring them to church and tell them what they need to do.